Hey guys, it's Ash, and today we're going to do a live grand challenge session with these two decks, this one and this one. The main difference between these two decks is that this one has the Prince, while this one has Graveyard. Both of these decks are very strong, been doing very well in grand challenges and trophy pushing, so let's head in. But first, just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing a big giveaway event. I recently hit 400,000 subscribers, and it's been a while since I did giveaways. So this giveaway is going to last all month. I'm going to give away $200 worth of gift cards to a bunch of winners. To enter, make sure you're subscribed. Be sure that you have notifications enabled. Like the video and leave a comment about the video. We're going to first do a battle with the Prince version of the deck, and then we're going to switch to the Graveyard for the next battle, and we're going to switch around these two decks. So hopefully we can get 12 wins in this challenge. We got the Collector in our starting hand, so we're going to start off with the Collector right here at the center. And he's going to play Mega Minion at the center. Okay. And the main difference between the two versions of the deck is that this deck with the Prince, you have a two-way pressure ability where you can push on one lane while also make a sneaky push on the other lane with your Prince. So let's see. We got that Giant going. We're going to place down the Witch. I did not want to support that Giant because it only had about like 10% hit points, so no point in supporting it. Here we're going to kite that Knight here, and we're also going to use a Prince. We're going to have to ignore that Mega Minion since we did not have minions, and I did not want to waste my Zap. So there we go. We got a powerful push on the right, and at the same time, here we go, double lane pressure. Like I stated before, this is what this deck is capable of doing. So now I have my Giant backed up with minions on the other lane, and already, there we go, just like that, easy win, good game. And the reason this double lane attack method, strategy, whatever you want to call it, is so deadly is because it forces your opponent to focus on two lanes at once, which is really hard to do when you have like a Witch backed up by like an Ice Golem, let's say, because that Ice Golem shielding for your skeletons can do a lot of damage, while you also can't ignore the Giant on the other lane. So yeah, you have lots of things to worry about. Alright, now we're going to switch to the Graveyard version of this deck now for our second battle. Alright, good luck to Brain Frost. And the Graveyard version is also very deadly, especially combined with the Poison. We're going to play it safe, place down our Ice Golem to start off. He's got Skeletons, so he's cycling. We're going to place down Giant now. And we can use our minions to distract an Inferno Tower if he has an Inferno Tower, but no, he doesn't. He's going to play a Baby Dragon. So he's got Baby Dragon, Mega Minion, and Skeletons. So I'm trying to try to predict what type of deck he might be using, but so far I'm not sure. Possibly Golem, but it's hard to say. Unfortunately, don't have my Ice Golem or Giant to support this Princess here, so I'm going to need to place down my Graveyard, and I'm hoping to play my Poison on his Collector. He's going to go with Lava Hound, so in that case I'm going to play Poison here on the Collector. Finish off the tower, and since he played his Mega Minion to counter the Witch, it's going to be in front of the Lava Hound, so he's not going to be able to support it. He's not going to be able to support his Lava Hound with that Mega Minion. But he is going to be able to do that. Play a Balloon. We're going to need to use minions on the Balloon, but it's going to go the other way. No! The Balloon was supposed to go towards the right, but that's fine. And the reason I'm not worried is because I can do this now. I can play my Giant up top, both his towers are distracted, and then play my Graveyard, and that's going to do a lot of damage. And the reason he's not going to be able to defend against this is because he just played lots of Elixir to support his Lava Hound, his 7 Elixir Lava Hound with a 5 Elixir Balloon to take down the whole tower. Okay, so his second Arena Tower, 142 hit points. We're going to play it safe. We're going to play down our Ice Golem. And by safe, I mean I'm going to try to defend against his Lava Loon here. At the same time, try to get his tower and his King's Tower. Alright, so here we go. Giant, because I know I got that tower. We can just poison it. Minions. And we're going to pressure his King. And by pressuring his King, it's going to make it very hard for him to decide whether to go for the tower or defend. And as you guys can see, he's already had a very tough decision here, as that giant's going to finish off his king. 74 and one more. Good game. So yeah, Lava Loon, it's very strong, but it's expensive. It's 12 elixir. It's a 12 elixir push, Lava Hound and Balloon. So to punish them, just push on the other lane, pressure them on the other lane so that they can't support the Lava Hound and be put in a tough situation where they have to decide whether to support the Lava Hound or lose their tower or possibly get 3 crowns. Alright, next battle we're going to switch back to the Prince version, and we're going to place down our Collector to start off right here at the center. Spear Goblins, we're just going to ignore it. We're going to take the damage, it's not that much, so I'm okay taking the damage. And Goblin Barrel, I have Zap, but the good thing is I'm getting value in return. I'm getting lots of value. He's going to use Poison, unfortunately, on my Collector, but it's still going to have a lot of juice to generate enough elixir for me to continue to lead in elixir and then make a powerful counter push and get his tower. Very likely he has Inferno Tower. That's what most Goblin Barrel players would use, because you can bait Zap with the Inferno Tower, because I need to zap his Inferno Tower to reset it. Okay, we're going to use Poison, so I'm going to use the minions first to distract the Inferno. There goes his Inferno, and now I have this powerful push with the Giant and Witch, and he's going to likely lose his tower because he just wasted so many elixir on defense. I didn't have to zap there because my Witch can finish off those skeletons, but that's just the reaction. Whenever I see Skeleton Army, I just had to zap it. Okay, we're gonna place down our Collector right here. He doesn't have a Miner, and I don't want to get poisoned, so this time I'm gonna place it at the back over here. He's likely gonna play his... He's gonna play Poison regardless, but he should be using his Elixir to chip away health off of my tower on the left, because if he has a Rocket, which he probably doesn't because he has Poison, he doesn't have Rocket and Poison, I don't think. So it's gonna be very difficult for him to get my tower. Alright, let's use this, let's use that, let's cycle to the Zap, reset, and if he plays his Skeleton Army, watch this, boom! The Witch is going to eat them all alive. Unfortunately, she had to die in the process, but it was worth it. We're going to use Poison right here. I missed the Dark Goblin, unfortunately. Okay, we're not going to, I don't want to take damage here, so I'm going to need to do this. That Ice Golem to distract that one Goblin. I was about to say Barbarian. Alright, we're going to place down this Collector. We can finish off that tower on the left with the Poison, so I'm not worried. I got this in the bag. And here we go, Zap. He's going to use his Poison. It's not going to be enough. It's insufficient. Ice Golem. Minions, quickly kill. Poison, finish off his tower. 13 seconds. Yeah, that's game. Good game. So yeah, so far we're doing very good, and the deck he just used is a very good counter deck to the deck we used, because of course he's got the Inferno Tower, he's got the bait to bait our Zap, and we still beat him because we can distract his Inferno Tower with our minions, our skeletons from the Witch, we can 2-lane pressure push with the Prince. So even if someone has an Inferno Tower, it's very difficult to stop these decks because I just have so many ways to bypass and stop that Inferno Tower from taking down my Giant, or stopping me from taking down your other tower, or yeah, lots of things. These decks have more than one win condition, and that's what I love about them. Alright, so unfortunately no Collector in our starting hand, but we have this Ice Golem that we can start off with, which is a cheap option, safe option. He's going to play Inferno Tower. Okay, in that case, I'm going to be skeptic. I'm going to be careful when I play my Giant. So I'm going to play my Graveyard here. And let's see, he's going to play Fire Spirits. And then Archers over there. You know what? Let's do Poison on the Archers and Tower. It should be worth it. Okay, nice. Great start for us. Nice, nice. So yeah, as you can see, even though he had Inferno Tower, we didn't need we didn't need that giant to make a push. We had an Ice Golem, and then we had the Graveyard with the Witch combined. We're gonna play Ice Golem in front just for safety because he might be able to cycle to his Inferno Tower. Then there goes his Expo. His Expo is gonna get shut down. This deck is very good against Expos because we have an Ice Golem and we have a Giant. We got 2 tanks. Well, the Ice Golem is a mini tank, but still does very well against Expo. Okay, now he recently used his Expo, so he can't use it again. So we're gonna place down the Collector over here. Now we don't know whether he has a Rocket. Oh, he was able to cycle to that Expo very quickly. That was surprising. I did not expect that. But hopefully we can get back to that Giant in time. Even if we don't, we have a Zap spell to reset the target of the Expo back onto my Giant. I know he wants to use Inferno, so I'm going to place down my Ice Golem first, cycle to my minions, and there we go. And I know he's got Fire Spirit, so I got to be worried about that. So I had my Zap spell ready in hand to zap his Fire Spirits if he decided to use those Fire Spirits. Okay, nice. Now we're leading in Elixir by a lot. We're going to place down the Collector right here at the center to also act as a shield against the Expo. And now we're going to place down this Witch, and I'm okay doing that because if we can stop his Expo, that's all we need to do because that's his win condition. That's his lifeline. If we can stop that Expo, then he's not going to be able to get to our tower. He's not going to be able to damage our tower. And here we're going to use that Graveyard. And that should do a lot of damage. Poison on his archers. And that's how we're going to win it. Just Graveyard Poison and shut down his Expo every time. Alright, play down our Giant right here at the center. And there's his Inferno. But like I said, Zap, reset. There's his Fire Spirit. But once that Expo is down, he has no other option. See? He can't do anything to get to our tower. He needs his Expo. So here we go. Graveyard. Waiting for his archers. And then he's got that Expo. I can drop my Giant and then I can play my Zap to reset the Expo back onto my Giant. So yeah, didn't even matter. Even if he somehow stopped my Poison and Graveyard. So a good game. Okay, nice. Let's switch back to the Prince version of the deck again. Let's continue. Hopefully we can get the 12 wins. Alright, taking a while to find battle. Okay, here we go. Good luck. We have Witch, Giant, Ice Golem, and the Prince. Lots of options here. No Collector. Okay, we're gonna need to kind of risk it here and go with the Giant. Minions. Zap. Pressure him on the other lane since he dropped his Lava Hound early. Okay, and by doing that, we forced him to spend all of his Elixir on defense, defending that lane on the left, so he's now unable to support his Lava Hound. Now, we don't know whether he has a Miner. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use that Ice Golem to distract his Mega Minion and his Electro Wizard at the same time, and by distracting that Mega Minion, we can finish it off without taking any damage on our Arena Tower. Okay, nice. Oh, Witch died. Okay, I want to place down my Collector, but that's just going to allow him to play his Lava Hound. So should I pressure or place down my Collector? I'm going to go and place down my Collector because there's plenty of time. 1 minute 50 seconds, so plenty of time here. Again, I'm going to look to pressure him on the left with a Giant. Here we go, Giant. And then Minions, since it worked before, we're going to do the same thing. Oh, he's got Inferno Dragon. That's surprising. I don't know why he didn't use that earlier. Baby Dragon on the right, but now he needs to worry about that Giant and the Minions. He's got Skeleton Army though. And the Witch really doesn't do much damage, so she's not gonna be able to do much against the Baby Dragon. We're gonna use the Ice Golem, pull them, and the Ice Golem can then distract his Lava Pups. There we go, distract the Lava Pups. We're gonna place down the Collector, 2 Collectors down. So if he plays down his Lava Hound, he's gonna be really low on Elixir. So yeah, he played his Lava Hound down. We're gonna play all of this. I'm gonna poison that. And that should do it for his Electro Wizard. And hopefully it should do it for his Arena Tower as well. Alright, let's continue to pressure. Keep pressuring. Oh no! Why wasn't the Inferno Dragon distracted? So we're gonna need to cycle to the minions to kill it. And there we go. Okay, nice. And then we'll just use the Giant for the counter push. He left because there's only 20 seconds left and his king is at 800, and because his Lava Hound, of course, is expensive, he's not going to be able to make an expensive slow push in that amount of time. So yeah, good game. Yeah. Alright, so hope you guys are learning a lot of stuff, how to deal with these Lava Hound, Lava Hound decks. Just gotta pressure on the other lane, force them to spend their elixir there, not be able to support their Lava Hound. If they do support the Lava Hound, they're gonna lose their tower, possibly lose a lot of health off of their King's Tower. And example of the previous battle, how his King's Tower was like at 800 hit points because he decided to support his Lava Hound. And by separating his elixir, he wasn't able to, you know, safeguard his king. Alright, we're gonna start off by placing down that collector. He's got a bomber. You don't see bomber too often. Ooh. Graveyard, I knew it, because why else would you play a giant in front? But it's a good thing we have minions. Oh no, those skeletons targeting my collector. That was a good move by him. Well played. Those skeletons. He's lucky the skeletons didn't go for my king. Okay, we're gonna repay him the favor. Graveyard. Okay, poison. Poison is gonna finish off his wizard, but it's gonna take a while. And also weaken his knight, so our arena tower can finish it off. Okay, now I'm still concerned of his giant graveyard push, but I have my witch. The witch one-shots skeletons. I want to place down my collector, but wherever I place it, it's not gonna be safe against his graveyard. So let's see. He's got his bomber ready. I want to play my minions on it, but I need my minions for his graveyard. But I have my witch for his graveyard, so gotta pick my poison. Okay, we're gonna play Ice Golem here. And these guys can see the witch. Excellent counter to the graveyard. One-shotting the skeletons. Okay, nice. And now we're gonna counter push with the giant in front, and then the graveyard, of course. Here we go. We're gonna use that poison. Oh, he's got Inferno Tower. Wow. Okay, zap to reset. He's gonna lose his tower. Nice. Okay. And now keep pressuring him. We're gonna need to get that tower on the left. He's got a bomber ready on the right. Well, let's see, what is he gonna do? We're gonna use minions, and we're gonna use the Ice Golem right here to basically distract. Inferno Tower, but that Inferno is late. We're gonna zap to finish off the Wizard and Inferno Tower thanks to that poison. Nice. Got both of his towers, and you know what? Pressure. Keep pressuring. Go for the king. Not even allow him to make any miraculous comeback. Good game. So yeah, we're doing very good here. We're on a roll, and like you guys have been seeing me do, like how I'm tackling the Inferno Tower. This is what I love about these two decks, is that they're not weak to Inferno. Most decks that rely on giant beatdown decks are pretty weak to Inferno Tower, but these two decks, they don't mind. They don't mind the Inferno Tower. Okay, good luck. Back to the Prince deck. We're gonna play Ice Golem at the center. Let's do it. What is he gonna play? Nothing yet. Okay, Collector. He's waiting for me to make a move. Oh, he's got Valkyrie and Executioner. This is gonna be tough. I can already tell, because those two cards are very good counters to the Witch. We're gonna use the Prince right here at the side. Counter the Valkyrie, also distract the Executioner so it doesn't touch my arena. Nice. Okay. and now place down the giant. We got the collector down, so that's a good thing. I'm still afraid of his Valkyrie Executioner. You don't see those two cards together in the same deck too often. I'm gonna make a 2-lane push because the Valkyrie and because the Witch is weak to Executioner Valkyrie. I'm gonna need to play my Witch on the other lane, away from my giant. So here we go, 2-lane pressure, and he's not doing anything. Is he concerned or something? Like, what is he doing? Did he just give up? That probably just confused the heck out of him, and I don't know. He gave up. He probably thought it was hopeless for some reason because I had that collector down, had so much elixir, I had 2-lane push. I mean, it is intimidating, but at this stage, when I have 7 wins in a row. Okay, let's switch back to the graveyard and continue. So we're doing great against Anak here. Good luck. Minions, zap, poison, and the ice golem. I'm gonna place down the ice golem right here at the center. The reason I don't play the ice golem all the way at the back is because it takes a while for it to travel, and this way I can like block like the princess there, for example, or possibly, you know, a mortar or expo, and not worry about, you know, being shot by them and having my ice golem at the back. Okay, so this is gonna be a tough battle. I can already tell you that because he's using the popular bait deck that baits, you know, zap, and zap is crucial for me to reset. Oh no, never mind. He's got Hog Rider, so he's using the Hog version of the bait deck, which is still very likely that he has the Inferno Tower. But we can use the minions right here. Yes, predicted it. And there goes his Inferno, unless he has an effective counter to that, which he probably doesn't. Alright, poison, nice, awesome. There goes his skeletons and our witch and giant just pummeling through that tower. Alright, we're gonna need to zap. Unfortunately, those goblins are still gonna get 3 hits. So that's his best answer. He needs to continue to weaken that tower on the left. So I need to win this by 2 crowns because I'm not going to be able to stop his Hog Rider and his Princess Goblin Barrel from taking that tower on the left because there's plenty of time. So we're going to need to sacrifice that tower on the left. There's his... oh, snap. We're going to need to use this and that. There goes our tower, but like I said, we're going to need to make sacrifices. We're not going to be able to stop that. And by, you know, activating our king, now we can have our king shoot down his goblin barrel. So, you know, if we were to focus too much on defense, we'd not only lose that tower, it would be too late for our king to shoot down the... hold up, I gotta just... oh man, I predicted it correctly, but skeletons were unable to distract. Okay, nice. And this is gonna be a great poison prediction. Power of prediction, guys. Minions on his princess. Okay, nice, and there we go. Look at that, weakening his tower. Yes, within poison range. And this time, first start off with the witch, and then this, and then this, and with the king helping out, his Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel are not going anywhere. Poison. I missed the princess, but it doesn't matter. There's not enough time for him to make a comeback. There's no way he's cycling back on time to his Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel. So yeah, good game. Yeah. So that's another win, 8 wins in a row. Doing very good here. So let's keep going. Switch back to the Prince version. So yeah, as you guys can see, both decks are super strong. Okay, just 4 more wins, guys. We just need 4 more wins. It's gonna take a while to find a battle now. I guess not many people have 8 wins and 0 losses. Cancel, search. Okay, here we go. Yes, good luck. We're gonna place down the collector here at the center, of course, to start off. As usual. Ice Spirits. Okay. Giant. So we got another Expo player. It's a good thing that Ice Bear froze my giant, allowed my allowed me to generate more elixir here. We're gonna use minions. I was expecting Inferno, but no Inferno, thankfully. Oh, there's his Inferno. You know what? We're just gonna allow him to counter us, because if we use Zap there, we'd lose our giant regardless. So there was no point in using a Zap spell there. So we're gonna go with the Witch and Ice Golem combo here. Oh, rockets! Oh man. Okay, in that case, another collector. We can safely place down our collector, so we can, place down 2 collectors. We got 2 collectors right now. We can make a very powerful push. Now he's probably gonna place down his Expo very soon. Okay, so giant here at the center. Don't want to play a giant at the back if they have Expo. It's just gonna allow them to. It's just gonna allow them to target your arena tower with the Expo. Oh snap! Zap. It's got the minions on the other lane, and there we go. 2-lane pressure that allowed our giant to get to his arena tower. That log though, it's just so much value. Nice, nice, awesome. Look at his tower. Minions are just so powerful, especially when your opponent's arena tower is distracted. Okay, we're gonna play the Witch, and I'm expecting Expo, but he hasn't played it yet. He's afraid. He's afraid to play down his Expo, knowing that we have, tanks. Minions, yes, predicted it again. Okay, and we're gonna use Poison. We're not gonna use Zap. This way we can finish off the minions and weaken his tower slowly. No need to rush because we're leading by a huge margin here. We can shut down his Expo with our tanks. We need those tanks. We need the elixir to play those tanks. Okay, minions. Ooh. Okay, poison again, and that's all we need to do to win. So I'm just gonna go for the win. I'm not gonna make any risky plays and allow his Expo to lock onto my tower. I'm not gonna give him that opportunity. He's hopeless. There's no way you're gonna touch my tower. Here we go, giant again. You're not getting to my tower. 9 seconds. So poison, zap, I guess, and yeah, good game. So yeah, you're almost never gonna have problems against Expo decks or Mortar decks when using this deck. When using either of these decks with Giant and Ice Golem, and so many ways to attack your opponent. 2-lane pressure attacks, Graveyard to directly target the arena tower. Expo decks have hard time against Graveyard. So let's keep going. 9 wins in a row. This is awesome. It's been a while since I had this many wins in a row in Grand Challenge. Good luck. Okay, Witch, Graveyard, Ice Golem, and Collector. I'm gonna place down the Collector right here again, of course. So yeah, it's a good thing that you guys are watching. If you're still watching, it's a good thing that you are watching me do a full live session, because this way you can learn all the different ways that I play. Like, how do I, tackle certain situations? Like, what if they have their Inferno there? What if they do this or that? What if I have certain starting hand combinations? Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with my Giant on the other lane. The reason for that is because I'm being blocked on the right lane. But he's got this powerful push. That Executioner, this is gonna be really hard, guys. I can already tell you that, because of that Executioner and Inferno. He's got Executioner, which is an excellent counter to the Witch, and he's got the Inferno Tower, which is obviously the best counter to the Giant. So because of that, it's gonna be tough getting to his tower. So I can't rely on Giant and Witch pushes to get there. And he's got the Electro Wizard. I'm just hoping he doesn't have Graveyard here, but he probably does. He does have Graveyard. He plays it on the other lane. And the Poison. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I'm not going to waste my Poison. Yes, King's Tower activated. And the reason for that is because he played his the placement of his Graveyard onto my Collector. And when you do that, it's really risky, because you're gonna activate my King's Tower. So it's a good thing I didn't zap or poison those skeletons. That way I allowed his skeletons to target my king, activate it. And here, ah man, this is gonna be so hard because I can't pass that. I can't pass that. I'm gonna need to weaken his Electro Wizard, I mean Executioner, with the poison there. He's probably gonna use poison. Yeah, I'm gonna use the giant to distract. And remember the king, so it's helping us shoot down those skeletons, but it's not enough. Dang. All right, which again, like I said, this is gonna be really hard, bypassing the Executioner and the Inferno Tower together. Poison. We're gonna need to use our poison to counter his graveyard here, and we're gonna need to use the giant to distract those two troops. He's got the Inferno Tower though, so we're not gonna go anywhere. We're just gonna get blocked every single time. Okay, this is it, guys. We need that tower, but it's really hard. Poison's gonna finish off the Electro Wizard. And because we used poison, we're not safe against his graveyard. There's his graveyard, poison. There goes our minions. And the log is gonna kill our witch. No! Good game. He just had the perfect deck to counter us here. With the combination of Inferno Tower and the Executioner, plus the graveyard to directly target us. So it was very difficult to stop that deck. Hopefully we don't pair up against that deck again. Let's keep going. That was only one loss. We can still get the 12 wins against Jesse Brar. Good luck. Not a good starting hand. We're gonna need to start off with the minions, but I'm gonna wait just a bit, see what. Yeah, okay. Princess. Minions are not gonna help at all. So we're gonna need to play the witch here. Oh no, not a bait deck again. We're gonna need to use the prince, take down that hog. Okay, and he's probably gonna use the Inferno or Skeleton Army to counter our prince here. Yeah, Skeleton Army. The witch is gonna take down those skeletons over there, but even 4 skeletons are enough to stop the prince there. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we're gonna place down our collector. I want to place it down, but he's gonna rush in with his hog. I also need to address his princess. So it really didn't help that we had a bad starting hand. We needed the collector in our starting hand. That just kept us off our toes. Playing a bit risky here, but I have to right now. The witch can kill the skeleton army. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this. I needed to place down my collector at the start. I needed the elixir lead to win this. And since I'm behind in elixir, it's just impossible for me to make a comeback. Almost impossible, but we're gonna try. Minions, no, it's not gonna be enough. Skeleton army or goblin gang, either of those can finish me off here. Poison for the skeleton army. He's gonna play goblin barrel defensively. Well played. That's not gonna do anything. It's not enough for me to make a comeback, so it's pointless. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of in a bad role right now. Prince, minions. It's not gonna be enough. Too many counters. So yeah, good game. $20 seconds left, but I'm hoping that I get 3 crowned here quickly to save time. Because it's pointless trying to make a push and trying to make a comeback because it's impossible. So yeah, good game. Unfortunately, another very good deck to counter us. We beat this deck before in this challenge, but we just didn't have that same criteria where we needed a good starting hand. We were We had that horrible starting hand with the minions and prince and no collector or witch or giant or any of those cards to distract his princess. So yeah. Okay, searching for the next battle. We switch back to the graveyard, yeah. Continue. It's taking a while to find battle. Good luck. But hopefully we can get the 12 wins. So here we go, collector here. Here, this is a good starting hand. We got the collector, we got cheap units. That's what you want to hope for. He's got executioner. It's a good thing he played it early. That's why you don't want to play high expense cards early, is because you're gonna lose them early. And that's gonna open doors. Oh no, it's that same deck that we lost to previously. I'm pretty sure it is. It is, yeah. Matchmaking is trolling us right now. It's matching us up against the decks that we're losing. He's got Tornado, okay. And he probably has Inferno Tower as well. I'm hoping he doesn't. Even if he does, he's gonna have a hard time stopping this push here. Nice. Yeah, let's use poison, finish off these archers. We need to kill those archers so that we can safely take down that tower. Maybe we didn't need the poison, but it's great. Guys, tower, both our towers are healthy. Nice. So it's possible that he doesn't have Inferno, or maybe he does. I don't know yet. But it's a great thing we got his tower, and the reason I was able to get his tower was because of his tornado. The tornado he played earlier, it didn't work. It didn't do much, and because of that he was low on elixir, and that allowed us to play the graveyard with our giants and witch together. So yeah, we got pretty fortunate there. Ice Golem's not going to be enough, so we're going to need to use the giant to distract so that we can play our minions here. Finish off the rest. Nice. Oh no, we're going to need to use a poison now. We don't need the Ice Golem. Poison should be able to finish him off. Okay. We're going to place down Collector. This way we're going to lead in elixir by a lot. And I'm not afraid of his graveyard, because I have great counters to that. I have the witch to stop the graveyard. I have minions, and he relies on tornado. So let's see what he does here. He's gonna use tornado. He's not gonna be able to pull my giant, of course, because I placed it all the way at the top to avoid the tornado. Okay, nice. Poison's gonna finish off his skeletons from the graveyard, of course. We're gonna use our graveyard as a distraction for all of those units. Okay, and he dropped his archers there. That's gonna be game. Good game. Just distract them for a couple of seconds at the end and just go for the win instead. Good game. Okay, so 10 wins. We just need 2 more. Switch back to the Prince version of the deck, and let's do this. So Maya, good luck. Got the collector, so that's great. I'm gonna place down the collector right here. And she's gonna play Ice Spirit with the knight. Okay, oh, and minions. Okay, we're gonna use the Ice Golem to distract the minions. And Arena Tower is gonna finish off the rest. He needs to address the prince. Oh, awesome. Charge right in. And he's gonna use the miner on my collector. In that case, I'm gonna use my poison on his collector. I don't want him to lead in elixir, so I'm gonna destroy that collector and also weaken that tower that we just weakened earlier. 3 musketeers. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. All right. We're gonna play the witch here. And for the Musketeer Knight, we're going to use the Prince. So here we go, use the Prince. The Musketeer is distracted, so the Prince can easily finish off that Musketeer. Oh, I missed that one. 2 of those minions. No. That's going to hurt me here. 1 hit, 2 hit. Minions are strong, guys. They do a lot of damage. I don't want to take hits from them. 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm gonna need to place down my collector, but he has a miner. So it's gonna be a bit risky, but I'm gonna go for it. Because I have that ice golem to distract the miner. So that's my plan. Right here, predict. Yes! Prediction. That was my plan, to get his miner. Oh my goodness. Mirror? I did not expect that at all. I can't believe he has mirror. The good thing is though, he wasted a lot of elixir for that. So now he needs to use his 3 musketeers, but I have poison, so I'm not worried there. I'm gonna use my minions here because he's got that knight. And for those musketeers, I'm just gonna drop my prince. Bang, that's it. Yeah. Alright, ice golem right here at the center. Pressure him now. Not allow him that comeback. Yeah. 28 seconds. We just gotta hold him off for 28 more seconds. 23. Counting down. Zap them here. Okay, nice. And ice golem for the musketeer on the left. It's not going anywhere. That's gonna be game. 10 seconds. Good game. Yeah. So yeah, the reason we won this was because of that excellent prediction of that ice golem on his miner. Even though he had mirror, he spent 4 elixir on that miner, and then he didn't have the elixir to defend against my giants and witch push. Awesome. Okay, so looks like for our last battle, we're gonna have to use the graveyard version of this deck. Let's do this. Let's get that 12 wins. Let's do this. It's one more. So exciting. Come on. Don't mash me up against the counter deck. No executioner and Inferno Tower and Graveyard all together in the same deck. Good luck. Not a very good starting hand. I wish I had my minions or giant with this, but it seems like they're at the back. So it's gonna be a bit risky playing down this collector here, because we have to focus on using our witch, skeletons, and lightning. Oh man. No. The reason I'm saying no is because my giant and my ice golem are all the way at the back. My tanks are at the back, so I need to cycle to them. Minions, bowler. And he probably has Inferno as well. No. This is gonna be hard, guys. This is gonna be hard. Okay. That lightning. So I'm gonna have to place down my collector over here, away from that tower on the right, of course, because it's weaker. I don't want it to get lightnings, and I also have to be careful of where I play my witch, because the witch is gonna get one shot by lightning. This is gonna hurt so much. No, the minions targeted the giant. How? How? And the reason I'm saying how is because the giant was in front of the mega minion, obviously. Why would they go for the giant? It just feels like sometimes the game doesn't make sense. It can be cruel. Let's go. Ice Golem Witch. I can't play my witch with my giant because he has the bowler in that lane, so I have to switch it up. So here we go. Switch it up. Get those skeletons and Electro Wizard. It was a good move, but not enough. I need more power. Okay, and graveyard. Poison. Get the tower, 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 get the tower. Yeah! 20 seconds left. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is so exciting. Come on. Come on. No, not that. Gotta poison that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. The bowler. Okay, we gotta risk it. Throw all our chips in to this push. Let's do it. First to get the crown wins. I'll take you on that challenge right here. Yes! We did it! I'm about to cry because that was a hard one. That was tough. Oh my goodness. We got it done, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm hoping that you guys are liking the video, subscribing, of course, if you haven't done so. For more great Clash Royale content, for more great decks like these. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a thriller, guys. This Grand Challenge was a thriller. So thank you for watching the whole video. I know it was like, what, 50 minutes long? Hope you guys enjoyed it. 16 Elixir Collectors, Dark Goblins, High Spirit, Spear Goblins, Goblin Gangs, need them. 52 Megmans, don't need them. 11 Rage, okay. Look at this, guys. 287,000 cards won from Grand Challenges. The Witch is the MVP, current favorite card. The Witch, she actually is my current favorite card. She's just so good right now, and you guys saw her in action, just killing it. Killing those skeletons in one hit, countering Graveyard very effectively. She's great. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did, and also subscribe for more daily Clash Royale content. I'll see you guys again soon. Peace. I should just say later.